Violette, turn up that sound.
How do you know when you're done with a song or even a video? Like, because there's always something else you can do and I think that. How do you know when you're done?
When the CPU of my computer cannot handle anything else in After Effects or Logic Pro. I'm just half kidding right now because it's there's always a way. Like, of course, when I work in After Effects or when I edit something, it happens very often that my computer just can't handle it, so I need to, in audio, I rebounce the whole, like, some parts, so I don't with all the effects and stuff like that.
Right.
And video is the same thing, so I would do that. So but I'm kidding, it's not when I know it's done, but when it's doing that a lot, I know that, okay, now it's
I'm pushing the limits of what I can do. Like, the only other way is to spend a lot more money. I've done that in DaVinci. Yeah. I've mixed down and then just re-imported the thing that's mixed up, and like I just edit on top of that, like what I wanted to put on top, like get the bass and then put stuff in. Like,
if there's a lot if there's a lot of effects, you render it in ProRes 4444, and you just do your other stuff on top of it.
Slap it in and do it again.
Yeah.
But I've go ahead.
Oh, it's just when I know it's finished when I'm proud of it. Like, I'm always proud of the process, but when I'm proud, like, okay, it's exactly what I want it to be. It's like, okay, it's done.
Who gets to hear it first after you?
My partner. Yeah, I have a new partner in my life, and
congratulations.
Thank you very much. So my partner every time, and then it's my best friend Jonathan, who's a writer. He's an artist as well. Very dear friend of mine. Very big heart. He's a prince. He's awesome. So
it's the creative thing that I love the most is that when you first put it in front of the people who, like, you know, everybody has an opinion, right? But when you get the opinion of people that matter, that get you, that get what you're trying to do, and you don't have to explain, hey, here's my next thing.
Yeah.
And then you get the, that's a special moment that I don't think people, it's like a first kiss that you get to have every time you create something. It's like, this is special.
I like that. It's like a first kiss.
Hell yeah. It is. I don't know. It's you're introducing part of you to somebody and they're enjoying it.
Yeah.
That sounds a little too intimate.
Totally.
You guys, Zaz and Dan should have interrupted me there and said, "Quit that, guy, and stop touching your neck." I see him. He's been yelling it the whole time on mute. Guys, you were all over this conversation the last time. I want to definitely bring you in because these guys are both musicians. None of us are on your level of any of this stuff. So feel free to jump in and, like,
I mean, to be fair, we all designed instruments at one point, but none of them worked, and they're all terrible ideas. So congrats on creating an instrument. That's absolutely phenomenal. I did have a question about that, if I'm not shifting gears too hard.
No, please do.
Yeah, it was like, so there is like this old, like, what's the word for it? Quirk, I guess, when writing. It's like shoehorning, right? It's like you want to kind of, you have like either you're shoehorning lyrics to fit the music, or you're fitting the music to, shoehorning the music to fit the lyrics. It's always just this weird piece. Like, you're just trying to, like, organically, like, build. With this new instrument, do you find yourself, like, trying to shoehorn, because a lot of your music is just very emotional. I feel like there's a lot of feel to it. It's not so mechanical as much as it is driven by, like, emotion. Again, I'm speaking clearly from my perspective. I could be way off base. But with that said, it's like when you're creating music like that gets that level of deep and where any little slight change could, like, just mess with the flow. Are you worried about shoehorning the music to fit the instrument, or the instrument to fit into your music? Something along those lines. Are you worried about that at all, or what's driving that, I guess?
No, I'm not worried at all.
Okay.
I just dive.
I just feel like if I created an instrument, I'd be like, okay, here's a song again. I'm going to put this in every, like all the time. They're like, so.
I'm creating an ambient music album with only V-Vibe samples in it.
I think that makes sense because first off, it's something that you have there, but also the people were so interested in this instrument at the what do I call these events? That's YouTube friendly. Where you first heard it.
Religious ceremony.
Religious ceremony.
Oh yeah.
But people like it. They're drawn to it. You found out like with other instruments in the room, people are drawn to this. I think you should get it out there and like make it available to people who can't play it as well as you.
Yeah, I mean, they use a lot of people who buy the instrument are also doing sound bath. By the way, I don't know if I answered your question properly.
By shoehorning it in, or
yeah. It was very quick.
No, it's totally fine. I kind of lost myself, like, you know, trying to get my thought out. But essentially, it's just like, how much is having a new instrument motivating your music now? Like, I imagine it's like if you have you're like, oh, now this like opens up a whole new chapter. You know what I mean? At least.
But it's to be honest, I've been, you know, I have like V vibes all over the house, and I've been playing for like 12 years now, so it's to me it's not like a new instrument. It's like an old friend,
right?
But I'm also, I don't use it very much, to be honest, like on my projects, and I'm gonna use it more, first of all, to promote it, but I'm gonna use it also because I don't think it's been heard in a whole lot. I haven't used it in any of my recordings. So
I was gonna bring that up.
Yeah, hence the reason why I want to make an album. So I've sampled all my like 2 V vibes, and I've sampled them in a very high sample rate, so I can also detune the whole thing. So I'm creating a music album, ambient music, that is only using V vibes samples, and I'm also like using the sample of the instrument in very, very fucked up way. In a way, I mean, like with synthesizers nowadays, you can put a sample in it, and you know, I can create a kick drum if I want, you know, like with the V vibe sample. I just low pitch the whole thing. It becomes a sine wave that is super fat and low pitch, and then I create an envelope, and then I create another pitch that makes the attack of a kick super high, and I can create anything out of a sample, right?
So you can be the Trent Reznor of tubular music.
Well,
yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, I love that. Trent
I just
Reznor,
like the idea.
Yeah, go.
No, I just like the idea that you're the first person to use a synthesizer to actually get stuff done, because I think any one of us, you put us in front of a Moog and we're going to be there for 2.5 days just giggling, going, hear this? This sounds cool. And that's all you get done. And then you walk away and you're like, what did I do? Nothing. I just played with sounds for decades and got zero accomplished. So congrats to you, man.
As a guy who can't play anything, one of my future, like if I ever get that big money, I'm having a Moog just because I want to beat on one, you know? Like,
oh yeah, man, it's so much fun. I created. I just posted a video on Facebook last night. I was having fun with I have a MPC Live 2 Akai. It's like a beatbox.
Okay,
but and I have a Moog Voyager, and I can control voltage, the Moog Voyager, from the MPC, and I created this. I was just having fun with it, right? And I created like a choir of birds singing, and I filmed. Anyways, it was just beautiful, so random. Like I was just playing with it, and then oh my god, really super realistic, beautiful choir of birds. And
I'm glad you told that story. I just saw it on Instagram. You posted this, and I'm like,
yeah, I posted
it. Does sound like birds. That was an accident.
Yeah, that was an accident. I was like, yeah. I came in nature because, Sorry.
I thought you just had a music sample, like a sample of birds. You're like, no, I want to play birds. I didn't realize you literally.
No. I created it, but yeah, it was cool. Yeah. Anyway.
Good shit, man.
Love it.
Do you have any other instruments that you think that someday you might make your version of? Like something that also speaks to you, like that's percolating in your brain. Like someday I'm going to make one of those too.
Well, I want to create different design for V-Vibe, but there's no other instrument right now that I'm thinking of. Like, oh, okay, because it's to be honest, it's a lot of work to like. It's pretty simple. I mean, it's a frame made of wood and copper tube,
But to make it pretty and to make it last,
to make
like
it
your
great,
your first one, like to make it well,
yeah.
and something that like not even just for you, it'll be handed down. You know, it's a good enough instrument that'll be around for generations if moderate care is taken. So
totally. I think it's super solid. I made it in a way that is super solid, but I don't think there's nothing right now that I want to pursue has in terms of like making a musical instrument. Maybe someday, maybe I will someday. Now I'm really into sound design, and I really want to put more time into my own music, because V-Vibe is really cool, really stimulating project, but it's also very time consuming. So one day I also want to give the making of the instrument to someone, like a friend who's just going to build the instruments instead of me, because I'm building them in my shed. And but I'm more called to make music and create music for me or for different artists who comes here that I produce.
Yeah, you said you're going to be playing live soon. You looking forward to that? Like, I miss playing live. I wasn't as a vocalist way back in the day, and I loved playing live. Just it was neat. Butterflies yet?
Oh yeah, but it's a project that it's so weird. It's a guy that I've met last summer in a electronic music festival. He was making a DJ set, and I was dancing my ass off. It was so good. And then we didn't speak, but I went to pick up my blanket because we were about to leave the next day, and he was sitting on my blanket. So I started to chat with him, like, "Hey, what's up? I really love your set, whatever." And then I see him in another music festival. I was like, "Oh my God, you again? Cool. I think we should jam together. Just come to my place. Maybe we compose some music." And he came to my place, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do." Like, I didn't know the guy very much, and I just plugged. He said I brought a little beatbox, like a Roland T1, T8, whatever. It's very small. He said I never use it. I just brought it just in case you want to try it. I said, yeah, let's try it. Let's plug it in. And he started to make some beat with it. And I started to play with my Moog, my Nord, and my synthesizer. And we started to jam, and we didn't even know each other. And we were just having so much fun. And after an hour, we stopped and looked at each other like, I think I know what we're going to do. And we started to jam even more. He came the next week, and then we would start to jam, and it's like, oh, I think we have something going on. So we want to do like live performances of like improvising electronic music live on the spot. Yeah,
I love it. Fun.
Yeah,
I love it. I let me know as you go. Like, not in the winter, but I'm looking for a reason to get up into Canada. If let it warm up a little bit, and I'll come up there to see that.
Not in the winter, though.
No. I'm too cold here in Pittsburgh right now, and it's 40. I hate it. Like
40. What is it in Celsius?
Celsius, 40, right? No, that's negative 40. That's the same both ways, right?
Yeah.
This is my new fun game. I love this. Go. This is great. What is it?
32 is freezing, so 32 is 0. Yeah. So whatever 40.
Oh yeah, 40. Yeah, it's about the same here right now.
I like the idea that any little bit of detail in that story could have like changed the whole dynamic of what you just told. Like you're like, oh, I just grabbed a beatbox. They all come in different shapes and sizes. Right in my hand right now next to me is the engineer. Which is just a bunch of cartoon. I have like a bunch of them, and they all make little cartoon sound effects. So you're there with a professional musician, and you're like, oh, hold on, I have a drum machine, and it just plays like little, little video game noises, at a 4/4 beat. And you're like, let's go, baby. And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna check out. Nice meeting you. Teenage Engineer is phenomenal equipment, guys. It's really, really great stuff.
Show me that later on. I want to see that.
Yeah. What's that? Yeah.
Oh, Teenage Engineer, they're Oh, you have a.
What's up?
It's all
Wow.
green, so you can't see it on screen right now. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
That's
it's a dumb
great.
little. Yeah.
I have a little hand exerciser that's in the shape of a turd.
And that's how we get blocked. There we go.
That's
Now we're gonna have
YouTube
to.
off the air now. Sorry.
Yeah, Twitch is just losing their minds. Like I think they have another.
Do we allow fake turds?
Oh my
Is that
goodness.
from
sorry.
from South Park, the character?
It is not. I
No.
got it at. I believe I got it in an Asian grocery store. I
Oh,
think
Asian.
it might have been something else.
That
but,
really is suspect looking.
like,
I've
if
never
you
seen a
stretch it,
veiny
if you
turd
stretch
before.
enough, you can actually see little yellow corn in it, and it
All right.
holds its shape pretty well. Anyway, wow. It screams when you drop it.
And here
We
we
went
are.
off the rails
So,
here. We went off the rails.
the V vibe, everybody. Like,
Have a great one. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Be safe out there. Treat each other well.